Welcome back. The title of this short video is Citations and Humanities 102. Let's get into it. So the focus of this short video is to really dialogue about how to make sure that you are understanding the citation basics when it comes to Humanities 102 in order to position you to be in a chance to be able to be successful in the class. All right. So everyone comes into college with a different process and different understanding when it comes to how to cite your sources and how to do so effectively. So let's get into it. All right. So the first thing to know is that the citation format that is acceptable for our class is MLA. All right, MLA. Now, if you're someone who's like a history major or something, we can have a discussion about Chicago style, but MLA is the accepted citation style for this particular class. Now, MLA stands for Modern Language Association. And if you've not had your Com 101 course yet, or you're unsure about the process and you need a little bit more information, MLA does have some available information online. But another good place to go to is Purdue University has what's called the Online Writing Lab, or Purdue OWL, which is a good place to go. Secondly, there are a couple different kinds of citations. All right, so there are both in-text citations, and then there are also what would be works cited or bibliography style citations. So let's talk a little bit about in-text citations, so that way we understand what to do. So let's say, for example, you have a book, all right, and that book is written by someone who their last name is Smith, and you got the information on page 75, okay? So MLA, the way it works is they use what are called parenthetical citations, where within the sentence in which you are using information, be it in a paraphrase, so reworking something into your own words, or a direct quote, where then you have to put quotation marks around it, within the sentence in which you use something, you have to have a marker for us to understand where you got your info. So you would have what's called a parenthetical citation. So you have two parentheses, you would have Smith and 75. That's it. Okay, that's what you would do. Now, the works cited page is where you would have all of the corresponding full publishing information to go along with this specific book, right? So the title, the date, the year of publication, right? The publishing company, right? This kind of thing. But for the in-text citation, right, the big thing is within the sentence in which you use something, you have to have a reference. Now, keep in mind, in-text citations apply to all kinds of sources, meaning you have to cite it if it's a work of art. You have to cite it if it's a YouTube video. You have to cite it if it's really anything. All right. So within the sentence in which you use something, you got to have a reference. All right. Also, just putting something at the bottom of a paper, just having a works cited page doesn't cover it. Just putting something at the bottom of a paragraph doesn't cover it. You have to, within the sentence in which you use something, you have to be able to provide where you got that information from. Okay? Secondly, works cited, or thirdly, works cited. So works cited as a concept, all right, works cited as a concept, a works cited page is a way to have the full information that connects to those in-text citations. All right. So you're going to have the full name of the author or authors. You're going to have the titles. You're going to have all of the other necessary publishing information. And again, there's a lot of places to show you to format that correctly. Works cited pages means anything you reference in the paper, you got to have on the works cited as well. Okay. Bibliographies are a little different. That's everything you looked at and cited. Most of what we'll deal with in our class, though, is in-text citations and a works cited page. Okay? Thank you very much.